welcome back to another video with Tyraletstalk. So, I think I'm going to continue these little rants. I have not forgotten about RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm going to scratch the video I already did and just give you a double video, like a double up episode. Like, I'm going to do 2 episodes this coming week. So, this Saturday, I promise you, I got y'all. I got y'all. I'm trying to drive, but these people don't want to let me be great today. So I'm going to need to mod it. It just got in front of me to drive. But I think I like doing these rants where I talk about people that's past, present in my life. And I think y'all like it too. And so I'm here for it. I'm here for it because obviously y'all see I like to talk. And so today I'm gonna have to just let the besties know, all 3 of them, hey, y'all got talked about today. And I talked about them to their face. So what I'm gonna say or could say or should say about them, nobody else can talk about them like I can talk about them. How about that? So I got 3 of them. 3 different besties, and they know me like the back of their hand, right? Let me start with, I was about to call her a name. I was. But I'm going to call you what I would normally call them. The Bible thumping friend. The Bible thumping bestie, right? I call it to her face. She know who she is, but she's the Bible thumping bestie. Now, she will wake up and say a prayer for you and be happy with it, you know. And so, if you need a prayer, need a scripture, need the gospel, that's the friend you call, right? Because she's going to give it to you without thinking, on top of her dome, her cranium, right? She got you. You know, you call her crying and say, I just need a prayer. I need the Bible thumping friend right now. She got you. She got you, but don't let her fool you. Don't let that Bible fool you, because yeah, she God-fearing. She go to church 3 times a week. She will give you the gospel. Promise you, she will. But step on those toes. Step on those toes. I promise you, she gonna cuss you out. I know this, because I felt it in my heart from her. I promise you, I have, right? When I say I felt it, one day I called her, this a couple years back, right? And I had an attitude with her. You know, it wasn't the first time. It really wasn't the last. And she's going to get it again. I have no problem giving it to her. And she knows. I feel like you stepped on my toe, I'm going to let you know about yourself. So I called and had a straight sit with her, right? Because I felt like she did me wrong. She did some wrongs. And she politely said, after I got done with what I had to say, she politely said, you're not going to keep talking to me like that. That's what you're not going to do. I'm going to need you to remember who you're talking to. I'm like, I know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you. She said, okay, I'll talk to you later. And hung up. This heifer did not just hang up on me. She did. And it did. And I called her right back. She answered the phone. She did. But she asked me when she answered, are you going to talk to me like you got some sense? Or are you going to cuss me out again? Because I'm going to need to know. Because it's going to determine if I stay on this phone with you. No, I'm going to cuss your ass out. She going to go. I told her, I don't like you. You're not my friend anymore. She said, okay. Talk to you later. Like, this heifer got me messed up. But okay, this is the game she want to play today. I ain't gonna talk to her. Fuck her. I called her 2 days later. Gossip. Like, I just didn't cuss her out 2 days earlier. And she was there for the gossip. She was. And she basically, she let it be known, you're not gonna talk to me like that. And we've been friends. Me and this one been friends. She been around the longest. And when I say the longest, since high school. She has a twin. Well, she already knows. The twin gonna guarantee watch it. And then tell her, go watch it. She talking about you, girl. Now, me and the twin, we talk all the time, too. I talk to the twin just as much as I talk to Bible thumping friend, right? Me and the twin will talk crazy with each other, right? And matter of fact, I gotta call her today. I'm gonna call her today. I call the twin just as much, if not more, than I call my best friend, because if I want the true deal of gossip, I call her. Because Bible thumping friend, she always got extra going on in the background with the phone calls, and I ain't got time for the extras in the background. I want to get straight to the point. So I call the twin, because I ain't got time for all the extra commentary in the background of the phone calls. Friend, so when you watch this, that you heard me twice. The first time that he said hello. Kirby's in the video today. He laughing too. So I want to say, my Bible thumping bestie. We've been friends since she was a senior, I was a junior in high school, right? We went to the same high school. The twin went to a whole different school. Because the city that they live in, we were able, and I lived in at the time, we were able to pick the schools we wanted to go to. The high schools. We didn't have to go to the high school just because it was across the street from the house. If we wanted to go to the high school that's 20 miles away on the other side of town, you could do that. And they'd send the bus to come get you. We had that. But my junior and senior year, I went to the school across the street because it was across the street. You know, it was easier. It was more convenient for me. Not so much, my mom didn't care what school I went to, but convenient for me. It was across the street. Now, how me and Bible thumping friend met, right? We were in algebra class, right? Even though she was a senior, I was a junior, they intermixed some of these classes with juniors and seniors. You know, depending on where you was at for these math classes. Well, the math class for me was an elective because numbers is my thing. That's what I do. I just realized I took that thing off my head because it was giving me a headache. Y'all didn't care. But anyway, sit down for this. Get your popcorn because I'm about to have fun with this one, right? So we in algebra class, and the girl that sat next to me was my uncle's ex-girlfriend's little sister. So me and her already knew each other. And Bible thumping friend at the time wasn't Bible thumping friend, but now she's Bible thumping friend. She sat in front of me because she has reasons that she needed to sit in the front. You know, she wasn't a trouble student. She just needed to sit in the front. It was easier for her. So me and the girl next to me was talking because she was at the time pregnant. It is what it is. And so she was talking about, man, I'm hungry, this, that, and the third. I'm like, you know, we had a conversation. She had breakfast, but she's still hungry because she was pregnant. And so she was talking about going across the street to Burger King, getting her something to eat real quick after class, and come back to her next class because we had enough time to do that. And so I'm like, yeah, my mom got up and cooked because my mom, I'm the only child. My daddy's only child, my mama's only child. You know, now they were together all the time? No. But I'm an only child. Only child in the house, only one my mama had to worry about. That's a different story. So my mom would get up and cook because my mom was a stay-at-home mom. You know, she was an at-home mom. So my mom would get up and make me breakfast sometimes in the mornings. And, you know, I never knew when it was going to happen. It happened when it happened. And this particular morning, my mom had got up and fried some chicken. My mom would wake up with an appetite and fix something to eat. Now, my mom was this big. Soaking wet. 120 pounds, soaking wet. But she'll wake up and be hungry at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, and will get up and fry some chicken, or cook a pot of chicken and dumplings, or make a pot of chicken noodle soup, and not think about it, and be sitting there eating when I wake up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning getting ready for school. But this particular morning, my mom got up and fried some chicken. She knows her child. Her child loves fried chicken. So my mom made some fried chicken. And it was something else. But I was able to walk out the door with the chicken in my hand. Something that I can walk out the door with. And I only had to go across the street. So by the time I get to the school, I'm done with the chicken. So I was telling her about my mom made the chicken. And she's like, and the pregnant one was like, dang, I wish I had some fried chicken. I'm like, I know, right? I could go for some more, even though I could have went back home or even call my mama to come across the street with some more chicken. But I wasn't finna have her bring enough for everybody. No, that's not what we're doing. Enough for me, yes. Y'all know. Because half the time, who wants to eat school lunch? But anyway, so Bible thumping friend in front of me, she turned around and said, chicken, your mama get up and cook like that in the morning? I'm like, she does. Not every morning, but she does. Because she knows her child very well. Because that's who I am. And she said, ooh, I would love some chicken, this, that, and the third. I'm like, all right, I'll tell my mama about y'all. So the next time she makes some chicken, she might send some over here. I don't know. Depends on how she feels and what side of the bed she woke up on that morning. I'm just saying, right? So a couple of weeks later or whatever, we didn't have chicken, but not for breakfast. But she would get up, like one morning she would get up. This particular morning she got up and made some pancakes. And my mom knew how to make the shapes, like the Mickey Mouse shapes. Obviously, that's my favorite character. So she had made some Mickey Mouse pancakes, and I was telling her about it. We always talking about food, and so they was like, and again, now mind you, by then me and Bible thumping friend talk all the time, talk, and she's like, and I was like, yeah, my mom made some pancakes for me this morning, some Mickey Mouse pancakes. But the pancakes ain't something you can just walk out the door with, because my mom ain't not going to let me walk out with her dishes. That's what not going to happen. So that's something I would have to sit and eat. And she would just tell me, she'll wake me up, hey, Tyra, I'm making pancakes. So you might want to get up a little bit earlier where you can eat before you leave. Okay, cool. Then go ahead and do that. Hit floor. Because you can call me late for a whole lot of stuff, but don't call me late to eat. No, not doing it, right? So, again, Bible thumping friend said, well, next time she makes some pancakes or some fried chicken for breakfast, bring me some. I'm like, okay, I'll tell my mama. So I told my mama again, like, Mom, now you should keep. Yeah, I did it again. I just have to apologize. She said she wants some pancakes the next time you make some pancakes, or she wants some chicken the next time you make chicken. She be hungry too, and she want food too. And so my mom like, okay, got you. Cool. The very next week, my mama made, not only did she make the pancakes, but she made the chicken. And I'm like, wow, I get both. Ooh, I must have did something real good for mama to make both of them. My mom woke up on the right side of the bed that morning, right? And so I max out. I go happy wobbling to the school, right? I wasn't nowhere near this big. 10th grade, 11th grade, junior year of high school, nowhere near. At all. None of this, right? So she's like, here, I'm gonna fix this plate. She had even went and got some paper plates, something that she never do. I should have known something was up there. And some silverware and a little cup of syrup and everything. She hooked this plate up for Maisha. I'm gonna use her name at this point. I'm gonna have to apologize later. So it's 100 Maishas in this country probably. So figure it out which one that has a twin. So figure out where she at. I'm not gonna say where she at. And so she said this plate is for her. Make sure she get it. I'm like, okay, cool. Because I knew exactly where she came in at the school, what time she get to the school, all that stuff. Because by the time I get to walking to school, because I walked to school, she took the bus. Because she didn't live by the school like I did. She got bused to school. I walked to school. So, I see the bus coming. As I'm leaving for school, I see the bus coming. So I, 2-step to school because now I need to make sure I get to the door that she coming in because I got this plate. So I end up meeting her at her locker, because it was easier for me to get to her locker and quicker to get to her locker than trying to make it to where she came in the door, because eventually she got to come straight to her locker first. So she come up to the locker and she see me waiting. She's like, hey, you like, hey, and I'm like, hey, my mama sent you this, and so I showed her the plate, and she lost it. I love her. She lost it. We been besties ever since. My mama, it only took my mama to feed her for my bestie. She like, oh, we two peas in the pot from here on out. And we have been from here on out. And that was, I'm not going to tell. Well, just know I'm 45, so she older than me. About 2 years. About a year and a half, almost 2 years. No, 2 years, because we born in the same month. But that's how she came about. And best believe, now she got my nephew, my goddaughter. I got 2 god grandbabies. And I love every minute of it. Every minute of it. And her family is my family. Best believe, I go to where they at. I land in town to come see her. I'm not seeing her. I'm seeing her, yes. That's why I'm there. But when I say I'm not seeing her, Pops, her name, is gonna feed me. He already know. Every time I show up, I'm gonna need you to pull out that grill. I don't spend no money. When I go and land in town for them, I don't spend no money because I'm finna eat like a fat kid. We going out to eat. Our other bestie is showing up. We're gonna go hang out at the twins' house. Pops is gonna cook a few times. Mom's gonna come out and show out. The kid's father's gonna show up, show out. That's me. That's who I am. So that's that friend. Now I got the one that stays here in the state I'm in now, Texas. She's the let's go get this bag friend. Bible Thumper gets her bag. Best believes that without a doubt. Everybody gets a bag. But this one here, she ain't got time to be wasting. You don't got a job, we finna find you a job. That's how she get down. We finna find you a job that's gonna pay the monies. And best believe she's gonna make it where, we got to work double time and even get more money, and they're gonna allow us to get that money. Let's get that money. Now I call that one Ladybug. That's my Ladybug. That's my sunshine. She knows who she is. Sunshine. Now we met again at a job. She was my supervisor, my base supervisor at the airport, right? People hated me. I already knew they hated us because we didn't give 2 shits about what you had to say. And she knew, don't let me overhear them having something to say about her because I'm about to be about it. You got me messed up. If you think you're finna talk about my friend, you got me effed up. Now I had her, it was an assistant GM, the 2 assistant GMs, another base lead, that was crazy about it, right? So when we got this new GM that couldn't even drive a vehicle, commercial vehicle, but tried to tell me how to do my job, got me messed up. You can't even do my job, but you want to tell me how to do my job. Screw you. And it's gotten to the point, the friction so much with this man and me gotten so bad to the point where when we had town hall meetings and I would jump, they knew it, they could see it in my face that I was going to jump up and walk out of all town hall meetings. As soon as he started saying something, the one GM, the taller, skinnier one out the two, would block the door where I couldn't move and would look at me. Nope, you're not doing it. Nope, you're not doing it. Be quiet. Don't do it. Don't do it. But Sunshine, she ended up putting in her 2-week notice because she found a better job. But thing is, she had been there for years. But this new GM was driving everybody out. Everybody out. The True Blues was leaving because of him. He was one of the biggest factors of why people was changing, why people was leaving, all kind of stuff. And to a certain point, that very little grace I would give him. Corporate was coming down. He was a puppet. He was a mouthpiece. See, don't do me that. Don't do me. When you can't do my job and I can recite everything you trying to get me to do, you gotta have me messed up, right? So as long as Sunshine was there, I was somewhat protected. Nah, we not doing this. Nah. The GMs, the assistant GMs too, I was protected and he couldn't stand it. He couldn't stand it because I would give it to him. He tried to take my days off away and change me to another day. I called corporate on it. And I told him I was calling corporate on it as I walked out the door and went and sat in my car and called him. And best believe by the next day he was fixing his face to apologize. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't play with me. I'm about it, right? So Sunshine put it in 2 weeks and I knew as soon as she out, I'm out too. Because they're going to figure out how to get me out of here very quickly, right? So she left in September. Less than 30 days. I can guarantee before the end of October, they had got me out of there, claiming that I threw a clipboard at a supervisor. When obviously, even when they seen the video, I didn't throw it at her. I threw it on the seat, and then they see it landed on the seat, even corporate. But at this point, they had already let it go. So I wasn't worried about it. I had another job. Thank you. Appreciate it. Deuces. Catch you next time. But me and Sunshine gotten even closer as friends, after we both left this job, right? We have been, when there's something going on with the kids, like, I'm normally Johnny on the spot. But, life is happening with us both right now when it comes to, if I'm at work, she's off. If she's at work, I'm off. So it's like we missing each other right now. But we still there. If she called me and say, she knows I'm there. If she says, Mom needs to go to a doctor's appointment, but I need to be at work, can you come take her? I'm on my way. One of the kids have this, that, and the other going on. When her oldest graduates high school this year, don't think I won't be there. Johnny on the spot, screaming and hollering, just like I'm the daddy. I will be there. I will be there because that's her. That's who she is. That's my girl. That's my sunshine. It's been plenty of times I needed to cry, have a fit, throw a tantrum, and I call her. She'll let me cry, have a fit, throw a tantrum, and then be like, okay, let's go get this. Let's go do this. We done be having our little pity party. Let's move on. And that's who she is. And I love her for it. She's the one that I call her, or I even text her, I hate you. Just like that. But that's our love language right there between the two of us. I hate you. She's like, I know. And she'll fall out laughing. I know. As a matter of fact, I ain't did it, so I text her today. I hate you. Because if I she's so accustomed to me saying it to the point where she knows that that's hate is really I love you, and it is, and I do love her because that's my boost. That's another boost. Now, that's that one. Let me tell you about this one here. The third one, Georgia. He's in Georgia. You heard me say it. He. Now, normally people say he's my Clyde to my Bonnie. They stand the third. No. Because we ain't robbing and stealing nothing. Because we too lazy. I'm the fat friend. Everybody else is skinny beans. Well, this one is. Let's just say this one. I'm not saying the other two fat girls like me because they're not. But I'm the biggest. I'm the roundest. But he is skinny mini. And he has a nickname. He came built with one. Turtle. But I call him Turtle. But the thing is, like, if I reference him online, it's normally Pennywise. Because I'm Joker, he's Pennywise. We are two crazy people trying to direct each other to the crazy house to get some help. But we point in opposite directions. We telling each other, no, it's that way. And the other one's like, nah, it's over there. Like, you crazy, I'm not going that way. That look like hell down that way. He said the same thing that way. So I'm like, we just gonna keep walking straight. Well, that's all we can do then. Keep right on going with the nuts. With the crazy people. He will be that friend. He will be that friend. Okay, let me. He would be that friend that you would sit out on the front porch with at 60 years old, talking shit, mad, cash money, shit, smoking, allegedly, YouTube, allegedly smoking something you shouldn't be smoking, putting it up in the air, trees. Putting it up in the air, allegedly. But that's that friend, at 60 and talking cash money shit about the neighborhood walking past and telling people get off my grass. And it ain't no grass. Nowhere it's like it's dirt road. That's that friend. But he is that friend. Not saying I wouldn't catch a flight for a Bible thumping friend. Sunshine lives here with me in the state. So it's only a car ride, literally a car ride, like less than an hour to get to her. But Pennywise, Bible thumping friend, they both know I'll catch a flight if I need to. Say the word. I don't care. I'll walk, crawl, skip, hop. I ain't running nothing but my mouth. So we not running. Drive. I have a car to get to you if I have to. And we're going to figure it out. Get it done. Because he already know. Like, I didn't already offer more than once to Pennywise to catch a flight about his baby mamas. Because he know I don't like them. I'm not hating on him because he got kids with them because that's his business. But I don't like them. Because you're not going to play with my friend when all he want to do is take care of himself and his kids. But you looking for him to take care of you, these kids, and your new man all on his dime. And he not, no, that's not what he's about. He's not about to be about that life. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. He done lost a lot behind these baby mamas. But I keep telling him, did you learn something from it? If not, you're going to keep losing until you learn something from it. And the only reason I tell him that is because I need to hear those words too. You ain't going to get better in the situations that you're in until you learn from it. You're going to keep going through that same scenario until you learn the lesson you're supposed to learn from it, sir. I think you can finally figure it out. Like, yeah, I don't learn. Yep, so that's all. You know, but I can't tell you the things me and him talk about. Because this one friend, have we been person to person, face to face? Nope. Mm-mm. Phone calls, FaceTime, Facebook. That's us. But I'm gonna one day get a vacation put together where all three, well, four, because we got to count the twin. We got to put the twin in there because we can't leave the twin out. All in one location where I could be happy. Want them being happy. I need to be happy. Not saying they wouldn't be happy, but the sunshine, the men can tell. She will make sure we all get fed. Bible thumping will make sure we all get prayed over. Pennywise will make sure we laughing and busting a gut. And I'll be the one making sure everybody get loved on. I'm love bombing everybody. But mine's genuine and pure. I'm not saying that theirs not, because they do love bomb me too. You know. Now, do I get to talk to the three of them every day? If I get to talk to them once a week, once a month, I'm doing good. Because we all got lives. You know, I might get to talk to Sunshine once a month. You know, because she got a lot going on right now. You know, with 3 kids and a mama and a dog, she got a lot going on right now. Now, Bible thumping. Now I get to talk. She's the one that I talk to a lot more than the other two, and that's only because I know how to count. This, but I meant to do that. The other two, because I call, FaceTime her, all kind of stuff, even while she's at work, and then she know don't let me call one too many times and you don't answer, because then you know she don't want to get cussed out because she don't want me to talk to her like that. So she know, let me answer this phone before she cussed me out for real, and then I had to take it because I didn't answer the phone. And I would call the sister, and I would call the mama, and I would call the pops. Let you not answer my phone calls too many times, because now you finna hear about it from everybody, and I'm putting it on Facebook. So that she know it. Sunshine, I normally just text her. I normally text her first, but I know her days off. But if she weighing heavy on my heart that day and I know she at work, I'll text her. You know, just to make sure she okay. You know, not that she wouldn't be okay, but she been weighing heavy on my brain for the day. And hey, you okay? You good? You need me to do anything right now? She know how I do it. Now, Pennywise, I can't tell you how we communicate, because I don't communicate with, get off my phone. Shut up talking. Like, we talk crazy to each other. We didn't think we hated each other. So that's it for that. That was a good rant. But hopefully you liked it. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, share. Come back, because you'll like it. Again, I apologize about not putting out that RuPaul's rant. It is what it is. I'll just talk about last week's show and this week's show at the same time on Saturday. I might give you a little talk to, because I got some limo runs to do in the next 48 hours that's going to have me out of town. You know, I'll be gone overnight. So I might do a little quick vlog of the hotel in the hotel room. You know, when I get there, see if I like it or not. You know, but it's going to be 8.5 hour drive each way. So pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. Don't play with me. But if anybody ain't told you today, let me be the one to tell you, you are somebody. You are worth it. You mean something to me, at least. I don't know about anybody else, but you mean something to me. You are loved. I will tell you that every time I do a video. I do love you, because I appreciate that you come see me. You watching me, so I appreciate it. Without you, I wouldn't be doing these YouTube channels. You know, I probably would still do it, but I appreciate that you here doing it with me. Kermie, That's my buddy. He'll be taking the ride with me tomorrow too, because I'll be gone overnight and I'm going more than 2 hours away from home. So I ride, he ride. That keeps me grounded, knowing I will make it home. But I will talk to you soon. I do have a Love and Hip Hop coming, so I might talk about that on the way home. So thank you for showing up, showing out. Hope you enjoy this. See y'all next time. Bye.